Hello, I am the Hollow Hand. Welcome to part 4 of my review of the Power Rangers Dino Supercharged toys. Today I am reviewing the Ankylo Zord, the Pachy Zord, and the Spino Zord. Wait, what was the box? No. Anyway, these are. Anyway, decided to do the Dino Sucha Zord at a later date with a couple of others. In Japan, this is called Ankylo. You can see it's the same on the stick. See here or Sion. In Japan, the Ranger for this is Sion. In America, it's the Aqua Ranger. The entire Ankylo. Now, let's take a look. We lift the mouth thing up all the way. Now, watch the tail. Didn't really hurt, but at times it could, but it is definitely fun to do. As you can see, he has a tail hammer. Look, he has a tail hammer on it. Boom, 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 boom. You definitely do not want to end up near this one's backside. Actually, most of these, you really don't want to end up on their backsides. Like the only arm one that thing where the back somewhat safe is the Megazord. Okay, sorry for the delay there. The camera's acting a bit slow. Could be because I'm downloading something at the same time onto my new hard drive. The new hard drive I got. It's pretty definitely good because well, this computer I'm using doesn't have a whole lot of storage space. Now, anyway, let's show the combination. Now, we remove the Megazord. Now we fold up the legs on the Ankylo Zord, or Ankylo for those of you that prefer the Japanese. Gotta make sure that part's still in the costume. And here we have the Dino Charge Megazord triangular formation, known as Pure Eugene Macho. That's kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to keep it on the video. It's called Macho because, well, let's just say the pink here, she's got a whole lot of power behind the kick. She's got a whole lot of power behind her kicks. And Ankylo, well, let's just say you don't want to get. Let's just say, trust me, it's Macho for sure. Next up, let's look at the Pachy Zord. As you can see, it's based off of Pachycephalosaurus. Try saying that one 5 times fast. Pachycephalosaurus, 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 Pachycephalosaurus. Not sure how well that came out on camera, but it's definitely not one to take a look. Show, while it is number 7 in both the American and in the Japanese, it was actually the 6th one to appear. Now to activate this one's battle mode, you on the top of the head. Put the Dino Charger in. Came out well because the camera was a bit slow. And then you can hold this down and rotate it. It's a wrecking ball. Do not want to get on the other end of that. Bombaki. Known as Bombaki in Japan. And he fights using like martial arts. Japan, Kyoryu Gray was a spirit ranger from China. He was also the first, also chronologically, first Kyoryuger. I mean, if you're going by order of birth, the first Kyoryuger would have actually been Torin. But you get the idea. But anyway, he was like a martial arts master. Now let's see the combination with Kyoryuger. Remove the Tricera arm. Now you got Dino Charge Megazord. I can't remember the formation name. It was either Pachy, Ankylo, or Ankylo Pachy. Japan was known as Kung Fu. Yeah, but it's still awesome because this one fights with Kung Fu techniques. You definitely don't want to be on the wrong end of that. I think it's this one. There we go. Now here is the big guy of the team, of the three, the Spino Zord. You notice almost right away, that it looks like a remold and recoloring of the T-Rex Zord. In Japan, this originally appeared in the movies first, as a mind-controlled dino, Zord Ryu. Now, because of the Bandai America, a lot of things were changed. For example, this doesn't really activate the thing on the spine, it just flips up those. Not prominent, but the T-Rex Zord. You have to actually pull this up. In Japan, he didn't have like a laser cannon. He had a shield and a boomerang. It is what it is, though. You can't change that. Also, you'll notice this tail blaster here. Hopefully, you don't want to get on his backside. You know, honestly, I think that the one. The only reason behind the similar appearance because it's like a reference to Jurassic Park 3. If you've not watched that movie or any of the Jurassic Park movies, so you don't get the reference, just skip over the next 2 minutes here. or just a minute. Anyway, the Spino Zord, I feel, is a reference to the fact that in the Jurassic Park movie, it was they kind of did not go quite as they planned. Because it was originally planned for the T-Rex to win that fight, but the Spinosaurus animatronic jaws were surprisingly tough, and well, you can figure out the rest. Now, to begin the transformation sequence into the Spino Charged Megazord. First off, we're going to remove this here. The head is already up because that's how it works. Next, we take off the tail part here, stand it up. It's pretty much the same process as the Zord. I'm going to fall out. Now, we're going to put this on one of the shoulders here. Pause here. Sorry that I paused for most of that. But honestly, it's pretty much the same. Mostly the same. Now, you take this here, which was the back of the spire, planted of Spinosaurus, flip the gun all the way back, and then you take this little thing here and flip it out, then put it in one of the arms, put it in one of the hands here, and you got the Spino Charged Megazord, known in Japan as Spino Dial. I think I said that right. Kind of does like a force Kamichigatai. Kind of the fourth Kamichigatai, because at first it was evil and kind of combined with these two against your will. But this is like the standard combination for Spino Dial. Just like the pink and the blue were standard for Kyoryujin. This here is the only other formation that appeared in the show. Pararaptor formation. Should be. Well, one thing I forgot to mention is that in the American version, he's kind of unique because unlike the others, which were dinosaurs back here who were entrusted with the power of the Dino Gem, of the not the Dino Gems, the Inner Gems, this one was actually created in modern times through a combination of Xenowing, the counterpart of Taurine, and Shelby, the Pink Ranger. So there was a plan for this Zord to have a ranger, but it was apparently scrapped. Even in there, it's even teased in the morpher. It says Spiro, Dino Charge, Dino would say Dino Power Ranger Talon, but that didn't happen. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Spino, Ankylo, and Pachy. Next time will be the Plesio Charged Megazord. Until then, this is the Holo Ham. Say Sayonara.